Well, get your rifle with flashlight attachment ready, because today I'm reviewing the zombie epic, High School of the Dead. Takashi Komuro is our lead character in this anime called High School of the Dead. It starts out in a high school, and it follows groups of different people as they witness a terrible virus that strikes the nation and what they soon learn to be the world. And what happens is what basically happens in any other zombie infestation movie, which is my first problem with High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead is not original at all. There's a big virus going around. People are getting turned into zombies, and the virus transmits whenever you're bitten by a zombie. And also you have to destroy the zombie's head in order to kill the zombie. So this follows all the basic zombie formulas. However, the thing that really saves High School of the Dead is the character development. Basically, it gets down to where you have a team of people that are trying to move around the city and trying to survive all these zombie attacks. You have the nurse from the school. You have a guy from the school, which is the only guy in the team except for a fat guy, which is like a military expert. You have a pink-headed girl that thinks she's a know-it-all. You have the main character's girlfriend that's pretty regular. And then you have this purple-haired girl that's like an expert in sword skills. So, you know, it's a pretty nicely diverse group, and each person has their own developments, and it works really well. There's 12 episodes in High School of the Dead, and this is one of those Gantz-like shows for me. And if you saw my Gantz review, I mentioned that I couldn't put it down. Like, I watched it all the way through, and High School of the Dead was absolutely no exception. The episodes left you with, like, horrible cliffhangers, and you just had to watch the next episode. And they did it almost every time. You just had to do it. Like, if you didn't watch the next episode, it would bug you. It would be like, what happens? I want to know what happens. And High School of the Dead does a very good job with ending their episodes and basically forcing you to watch the next one. So this group of people that I just mentioned, all they do, and this might sound simple, all they do is go around. They might get separated occasionally by circumstances, but all they do is go around the city and look for survivors. And there's these zombies. They call them. They're like, oh, there's them. That's what they call them. But I'm just going to call them zombies. The zombies are everywhere, and it leads to lots of action, lots of fighting, lots of shotguns and explosions and rifles and swords and lots of squishiness. Like, anytime a zombie gets its head knocked, it's just, just squishiness. Thought everywhere. So much squishiness. Unbelievable. The biggest problem that I have with High School of the Dead is the excessive amount of fan service. Like, they put it in everywhere, even when it doesn't need to be there. I mean, half the time I enjoy it, but the other half I don't enjoy it. Like, it's forced. It's like, why is that there? There's a pair of tits on the screen, but the camera's just angled to where they're just bobbing up and down, like, boing, boing, and it's like, no boing, boing. I don't want the boing, boing. The boing, boing's okay, but not now. Not now. Sometimes it's okay, but other times it's not. And when I was like 15, the first time I heard the word fan service, I was like, what the hell does that mean? I was like, is it like some guy who's like working on a fan? He's like, oh, well, can't get the fan to work. Oh, fan service. But no, that's not what it means at all. It means there's a pair of tits, or there's an ass, or there's a giant camel toe on the screen. The action is very exciting in High School of the Dead. Like, these are some of the best action scenes that I've seen in a very long time. Like, the sword girl, she's just going insane, perfectly choreographed moves, just beating the hell out of the zombies just left and right. And the guys with the guns are like, boom, 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 flashlight attachment, bah, boom, boom. And they're just blowing them down like left and right, just picking them off. But for each one they blow down, like 10 more come. And, they're typical zombies. They're like, I'm a zombie. But it's okay, because you know that the zombies are going to get their asses kicked most of the time. Now, animation. Now, High School of the Dead seems like it could be a show that could cheapen out on animation. Like, they show a couple breasts, a couple heads getting blown off. Let's call it a day, right? But not quite. In fact, High School of the Dead has beautiful, beautiful background works. Like, I really love the backgrounds. They have some of the best backgrounds I've seen. And then the forward animation of the characters is pretty good, too. Now, the music in High School of the Dead is going to be one of my cons because the music kind of gets overshadowed by the performances. The voice acting is what I mean. So the voice acting really trumps the music because you're so busy listening to what the characters have to say, you don't pay much attention to the music, and the music kind of gets left out. So for me, High School of the Dead, I have to give a very solid 8 out of 10. I definitely recommend this to action fans, like zombie apocalypse into the world fans, and fans that like fan service. Yeah, I'll recommend it. So, there you go. What the hell is that? Hold on a minute. Mr. Anime Zombies. This isn't good. You stupid zombies. Get off my property. Alright. I didn't have to resort to violence. One last chance, zombies. Ugh. This isn't working. That's right. I have to shoot the zombie in the head. Alright, zombie. Well, that looked fake. I mean, alright, zombie. Now it's your turn. You get out of here or I'm gonna blow your head off just like I did your friend. Come on, why do I not load my guns with more bullets? Zombie? Zombie? There's only one way out of this now. Gross. Oh, hey. You haven't been watching the whole time, have you? I hope not. I was just out here getting fresh air. Anyway, I'll see you next time on another episode of Mr. Anime Reviews. I need some trash bags.